All right, guys, Kenny Santucci back with numero uno, Jackie Perez, and the OG of OGs, Neal Maddox. Neal is on the demo team this year. Give us a little background. What's that like? I mean, they get called up, you're coming off an injury, and they're like, hey, do you want to jump on the demo team?
Yeah, so pretty much this year I took a year off because I had to get foot surgery and try to rush back real quick and actually re-tore my adductor magnus that I hurt in the games last year. And then,
where'd you do that? Just training?
No, in the games well, I re-hurt it in the training.
Okay.
But the hurdle event last year, right before the hurdle event, I tore it, and that's what knocked me out of the games. And so I tried to rush back to get ready for the demo team, and when I was getting ready for the demo team, re-tore my adductor. And so I've been doing a lot of these workouts at about 60%.
Okay, so now you get called up, they're like, hey, you want to do the demo team. What's that like? I mean, you're just giving us a little insight as to what that's like.
I mean, you want to know something? First, it's an honor to be back here, just to be on the demo team and be able to experience that.
Yeah, because you got to be top notch to be on the demo team. I mean, they're not asking somebody who's like, oh, he took like 28th in the region. You want to grab him? It's like, no, you're one of the OGs. So
yeah, so I mean, it's an honor to be out there, but I'll tell you one thing: it's a lot of work because you're going through and you're testing. You know, whatever Castro wants you to do, you're going through, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You get it done.
Yeah. So you're probably working out more than the athletes are, right? I mean, you're testing and retesting workouts all day long.
I'm not going to say that I'm working out more than them because they're beasts.
Yeah.
Those guys are right now 10 times fitter than I am. So I'm going to say that they're going to be put through the blender this weekend for sure.
Did you get to test the aroma workout, or was that like a total?
That's something that I didn't get to test. There's others who did, but it's something that I found out about and I knew about, but I didn't get to test that, but I got to test some other fun ones that are going to be happening this weekend.
So now you've been around, I mean, you've been around how many games? How many have you done?
So I started CrossFit in 2009. I've made it to six consecutive games from 2010 to 2015. And then obviously this past year, age kind of crept up on me a little bit, you know, and
how old are you now?
Basically 2 months away from 39.
Wow.
So,
God bless you. I mean, not too many 39-year-olds look like that.
Well, if you look at those Masters this weekend, I mean,
guys are freaks, right?
I mean, Ron Ortiz, Sean Ramirez, those guys are beasts, and they just
don't give up. Yeah.
Tore it up.
So somebody who's been around the game for so long, I mean, give us your insight as how do you see it growing? I mean, you've seen it develop so much. Did you ever think back in 2009, like, this is what it would be like?
Man, honestly, I mean, the athletes are getting, I mean, I don't know if you watch the teen event, kids are throwing up 325 cleans, and I'm watching little girls put up 200 and something pounds on a clean, and it's just like they're developing faster. And so the games is getting younger. I don't know if you look at the average age. I think the average age now is like 25 or something like that. But the athletes are getting younger, they're stronger. And so the games is changing a lot. I mean, the athletes are just, you know, are on that next level. So, I mean, it would have been an honor to be able to make it back and compete this year. However, next year I'll be vying for a spot.
So do you feel like, I mean, as you get older, we all appreciate the Masters, we love watching it, but it's like the big show is like the guys and the girls, the main event.
Yep.
I mean, do you see the sport passing you by a little bit? I mean, does that like make you, I mean, it happens to all of us. We're all getting older, you know?
You want to know something? I'm just looking, hopefully they start that 35 to 39 division.
Yeah.
And I could be out there with Matt Chan, Chad McKay, Miko Salo, I mean, Chris Beeler. So all those guys who are in my age bracket, hopefully I could be out there and compete with those guys. Hopefully next year.
So you came out here this year just to be on the demo team, and you're standing out there and you're like, is there one workout you're really looking forward to trying out? No?
Whatever Castro wants, I'm going to just go out there and do it.
He's the man.
Yeah, whatever.
What's it like working for him?
You know, I was on seminar stuff for a long time, for a few years back in the day and stuff like that. And working for him, he's just a great guy. He's dialed, he's focused, and he has an agenda. And you just go with that agenda, and you know that you're going to be led in the right direction.
Cool.
So it's got to be kind of rough being like on the other side. Like you said, you're like, it's hard. I'll never do it again because you're putting in all the work without like scoring. You know, that's got to be so rough.
Well, the biggest thing that I noticed with the demo team coming back here, it gave me my fire. I literally want to get back home and start training. And it gave me the fire again to want to get myself back to where I needed to be, because I don't know if any of you guys have had surgeries, and having a surgery and being out for a while, it kind of brought my
Depresses you,
mentality
yeah.
down a little bit because I was literally couch riding with my foot up for a couple of weeks and I couldn't do anything. So I didn't know if I could get that fire back, but being out here and being around all the demo team and the great cast that we have gave me that fire because I want to get back, I want to get healthy, and I want to start training.
I feel like, I mean, I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube about you and stuff. I've followed you through your career. I feel like you'd be the type of guy who'd be sitting up on the couch with like a dumbbell in one arm, just doing one arm presses and stuff while your foot's up.
Well,
I couldn't see you just sitting there.
so I had to sit there because I couldn't allow any sweat to get on the area.
Oh, shit,
because
okay.
if you get any type of sweat, you'll get an infection, especially in your foot. And I didn't want my foot getting cut off from the ankle below. So when the doctor told me that, I really took the doctor's orders.
Yeah.
As soon as I was able to start moving, literally I had a walking boot and I was doing stuff and trust me, ski erging, whatever I could without it. But yet, like I said, I didn't have that same fire, and being here at the CrossFit Games gave me that fire again because it made me realize what I miss, how much, you know, I've been doing it for 6 years. It's been a part of my life.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, you're one of the OGs, like I said. Well, I mean, I think that's all we got for, Neal Maddox. What's your handle on Instagram?
Just Neal Maddox.
There you go.
Neal Maddox.
Keep an eye on this guy. He'll be here all weekend. You're going to be at the after party too, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Cool. We'll see you there.